There's a saying, and I'm realizing it more now, that knowledge is power.
I've seen a lot of clients and with the disease, and I didn't understand it clearly until I came here. So now I can apply more into my job when I go out there.
It's been very, very rewarding and exciting, this course. I really value everything I've learned.
I've learned a lot from this program. First, I'll stop to assist dementia client too much, and I will allow them to be more independent as they can.
I was able to control my temper and have a good control of my emotions, and instead I started giving them more care.
When I come to this workshop, I was so amazed, and I was so fascinated that it's come into place, everything does make a lot of sense, and it makes me confident.
Always listen and respect the person. Don't think of them as the disease, but as a person. And to see where they're coming from, about their background. Put myself in that person's shoes. How would I feel if every time somebody come and telling me what to do this, do that, time for you to eat, time for you to have a shower, time for you to bath, go to the dining room, sit here. Just speak to me. Don't just speak to my family or the people around.
Works really well, because the last time when I did not learn this kind of workshop, I don't know how to deal with the patients. I become frustrated, disappointed. I become so angry.
And try to understand whatever they're trying to relate to me, because sometimes their words sometimes doesn't come out as they would like to come out, but sometimes you can try and understand what they're trying to say.
Try to understand their past, before how did they live, how their family, what job they did.
What I will stop doing is use those most commonly used language like wandering, I'm aggressive. I know behavior has meaning, so I will definitely start applying the words that we're supposed to use as a client-centered approach.
Before I was a nurse, I more concentrate on that patients. Now I understand, the people. After study, I realized that even we were sick in the future, but don't be afraid. We have a lot of people support that. We have 1,000 sunshine.
So within the training, I think definitely I learned I think much more than just the technique help the caregiver. I actually think it is so powerful. I have to re-examine the care model and the care approach that we put together. It's how do you make them feel even though they cannot express. It's about how have you feel their feeling, right? And that takes a great listening skills or communication skills from the caregiver.
We need to keep re-answering and re-educating ourselves over and over, because when you become a PSW and you go into the workplace, everything becomes repetitive. So you get caught up in a routine.
We encouraged all of our caregivers to take it. A lot of them have, a lot of them are still continuing to take it.
For me coming here, getting that information today was really, really meaningful. The training was really meaningful to me.
But I'm so proud to come here and learn all these things now, Learning is good, right?
Yes.
So never mind how old you are. So always learn, and we work, right?
I feel that before any PSW, fresh PSW takes a start, he or she should take courses like this, because they can be very important.
I think where I'm going to go from here is just to continue educating myself in this field and continuing to pass on the information to both our clients and caregivers.
Something I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start referring more caregivers to the Alzheimer Society. I didn't realize how many workshops and how many support the Alzheimer Society does provide.
So I'm going to encourage my employer to have everyone get a training through the Alzheimer's Society, because it's very mandatory, necessary. Thank you for having me.
It's good to really do these courses, because it make you, I would say, equipped to handle the disease in a better way.
Now that when I came with this kind of learning, I was so relieved. So I want to thank the Alzheimer's Society for this kind of workshop, and I really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
The skills you learned, were transformational for you, whether it's about music or touch or looking at the person above and beyond the dementia. And you're doing what we all have to do in our lives, and that is to continually learn.
You are inspirational, really. You truly are. Our mother died just recently, and she had dementia. But I kind of wish I had known more about this. And I love the idea of getting to know the inner person. I bet that you're going to enjoy what you're doing an awful lot more even than you did before.